I bought this hydraulic thumb for my Chinese mini excavator. This one is by this company Typhoon. They also make Chinese mini excavators, and you know, this one is the one that, from what I've been seeing and measurement wise, should fit very well on my Chinese mini excavator to go in the thumb holes that are already there and still clamp down properly on the bucket. So there are different ones out there. They don't all match up, but this one seems to work on the 1 ton, 1.5 ton, the smaller size excavators. But I'm doing this so we can open this up, and that way you can see everything that comes in the box so you know what you're going to be getting. All right, so I've got it out of the box, and this is what you're going to kind of find. First, with the packaging, this had some plywood on the top. Underneath this plywood was this foam. So plywood, foam, all of this, and then in the box there is, you know, plywood inside of there also. That's how it's packaged. Inside there, though, you're going to find this adapter that puts it on the actual excavator. You're going to find, of course, the thumb piece here and the hydraulic cylinder that goes with that. There are 3 bolts here and 2 bolts here. I believe that's all the bolts you're going to need to put this on. So that's there. It also comes with these 2 short hydraulic hoses. They both have female ends on them. It's, you know, female to female on these hoses. On the hydraulic cylinder, it's male ends. As you can see here, male end, male end. They just got caps on them. And then you're going to have these 4 adapters. So I'm not exactly sure if they accidentally gave me too many, or if there's somewhere else we're going to need these, because my assumption here is that 2 of these female ends are going to go to this part of the hydraulics, the cylinder, and they're just going to screw on. So that takes care of one side. Then the other side is going to go to the auxiliary hoses on your mini excavator, which are female connections, at least on mine they are. Then I would assume you need to put 2 of these connectors on the other 2, so that way you have, you know, male to male, and then you have female to female, and they connect up. So then my thought is I'm going to have 2 left over. They don't look like they're different sizes, but it does look like it comes with everything, as long as everything lines up and has the proper fittings. One note I will say on this, I've seen some people when they attach this thumb to their excavator, where they actually put it where the hoses are sticking this direction toward the actual thumb when it folds back. And I think that's a bad idea, because now you're routing the hoses away from the excavator dipper arm, and you're risking it getting hit by these. I would say when you're mounting it, flip this like this and have the hoses pointing toward you, toward the excavator. That way you don't have any overage hanging out to get hung up, 1, on the thumb, which I don't think it'd even go this far anyway, but just in case it did. And 2, you're just a little bit more protected, because it's pushing the hoses and everything back toward the excavator instead of bubbling them out away from the excavator to get hung on something. You know, that's one thing that I would recommend when you put this on, is just pay attention before you put this bolt on. I mean, like you see, you can turn it whatever way. It's just a regular hydraulic cylinder. It'll spin around. And then I think that's really all you got to do. Take those things into consideration when you're putting it together, but this is what you're going to get when you order that Typhoon hydraulic thumb. I hope this information was helpful. Really lets you know what you're getting. I was very skeptical when I ordered this, because I didn't know exactly what I was getting, and this is what I wanted to know, you know, when I ordered it. Hopefully this is helpful for you. Again, I don't know exactly about these. I'll have to go look at that on my excavator, but that may be different on different excavators anyway, so I don't know what kind of hoses you have, but I'm assuming that these adapters are going to fit it with no problem. Fingers crossed. All right, hope that was helpful. Y'all take care.